Are you new to the Power App and searching for how to perform CRUD operation in Power App using form and gallery control? Hi, this is Krupali from KnowHow Academy. So let's start with me. So let's see what we are going to see in this video. In this video, let me run the application and show you. This is my data of employee. The data of employee is there in a Dataverse table. From Dataverse table, I am displaying data in a Power App using a gallery control. Now here there is a text box. Using that text box, you will able to search the employee name by their first name. So let's say I am searching the name of employee who start with LA or TIA. So this is the record of Latia. And if you want to see the detailed information of that, you need to click here. So you will able to see the detailed information of that particular employee. Now if you want to edit the employee information which is selected, so you need to click on that, and let's say I'm updating the name of the employee, that is Latina, and click on the save. So here if you search for LATI, you will get the idea that the employee data is updated. And let's say if you want to add new employee, so let me add the new employee. So you need to click on the first plus sign, and then I'm adding my information, that is Krupali Busa, gender female, then department IT, then date of birth 16/2/2000, employee ID, my employee ID is let's say 1234, employee status let's say working, okay, and employment type contract, and let's say marital description is married, okay. And when I click on the save button, you will able to see the data which I have inserted. So let me search, you will able to see. Now if you want to delete the employee information, that particular employee information, so you can delete it. So data will be deleted and you will not able to find anything which is there related to Krupali. Okay, so in this video we are going to see this. To do this, first of all we need to take two screens. In first screen we are displaying the data of employee, and in second screen we are displaying the detailed information of particularly selected employee. So you need to click on new screen and just take a blank screen, and here I am adding the text label to display the information that this data is about what. So I am taking it, and let's say here instead of that I am displaying employee data and make it center aligned, and increase the size of that data and make it at the center aligned, and text background color I am keeping it as a blue, so it will look good. Now here in this screen, here we are displaying data as well as I put the text box using which I can search that. So first of all I am taking a gallery control. So as you know how to add gallery control, you need to click on that and search for vertical gallery, and you need to add that gallery control and just expand it. And here in the data source I have already added my employee data previously, so you will able to see that. But if you do not have data source here in this section, so you need to click on that add data and search for the table. Since my data is in Dataverse, so whatever table name you have given to your data, that this is my name of the table. So using that you need to search that. So employee data, so it is already there, so here it is not showing second time. So here I am directly selecting this and you will able to see. But here let me go back, and here from that I am selecting the employee data. Okay, so it is displaying that. Now in the layout section I am displaying the title, subtitle and body of the employee. So I'm not displaying the image. So in body section I'm displaying the department. So department, and that's created on, instead of created on, I'm displaying the employee email, and I'm displaying the employee first name. Okay, so here the data is displayed like that. Now if you see this, the data, what the background of the gallery control is little bit different. So let me tell you how you can do that. So for that, I'm adjusting first of all the size of the gallery by just dragging it little bit, and then I need to add HTML control. So HTML text you need to edit, and you need to make it cover it the full size of that. So let me just drag it till the end, and here, okay. Now here in HTML text property, you need to give the div section, and you need to give a proper color to that. So how you can do that? So for that, you need to write a double quotation, and inside that, let me just expand it and write down div, that is div tag, and complete the slash div. And here in a style property, I am giving inline CSS. So in style property, here you need to write double quotation 2 times. The reason is that you need to escape the double quotation. Why? Because this is in a double quotation. So whatever you need to write it inside a double quotation, so you need to escape it. So 4 times you need to write double quotation, style, and here you need to write background color. So here I am giving background color as yellow. To click on the 3 dots and click on align to the bottom. Okay, no, sorry, not that. Here you need to click and reorder to the send it to back. So here HTML text will come down automatically, and whatever written, the name of the employee, employee email ID, and in which department that particular employee is working, you will able to see that. Now here, see, when I run the application, whenever you click, everywhere the hand symbol is there. Now let me show you here my screen and just check it. Okay, now here the arrow symbol is there, only here hand symbol is there. So for that, you need to add button to make it entire section of the gallery control clickable. So here you need to click inside the gallery and click on the button, and just adjust the button height and width properly. Let me adjust it. Okay, so that portion is already clickable. Why? Because there is an arrow sign. Now in button section, in color, I need to make it a transparent color, and here in text section I am removing button, and as well as see, let me say when I click on the blue color is visible, so I don't want that also. So click on the button, and here instead of that make it selected as a transparent, or what you can do, that on select you need to write color dot transparent, entire gallery section, and here also it is clickable. Now if you see that I need to add this delete control or delete kind of icon in that, so how can I edit that? So go to the screen where you put the thing. Now here this here in the gallery control I am adding this here, but here I am adding the delete symbol here. So how you can do that? So click on the gallery and inside the gallery and search for the trash. Okay, so if you search for the trash, automatically a delete symbol, a trash symbol will occur. Now here this just check it and run it. So here the trash symbol is there. Now here I need to add a search button, or sorry, I need to here add search text box, using that whatever I have written or whatever I will write in that, according to that it will search the data from the gallery control. So click on the gallery section or gallery control, click on the screen on which you want to add the text box. So click on that and add the text input, and here make it proper and give the name txt search data, and here remove the text, default text which is appear, and here search using employee first name. Okay, so it is displaying. Now let's check and run it. Okay, now when I write something, the data is not searching. Why? The reason is that I need to write some code, that is search code, using that whatever I am writing in the text box in gallery control, according to that it will show. So see, first of all we need to understand the structure of a table. Now in the structure of a table, there is one column called first name. Now using that column, I want to find the data, or I want to search the data. So here what you should write. Now here you need to click on gallery control, and in gallery control in items property, you need to write the one function. That function is called search function. So you need to write search. Now inside the search function there are three arguments. First argument is from which data or from which data source you want to search. So my table name is employee data. So by default it is written. So you need to write search. Then if it is not written, then you need to write search, and inside the bracket if you write it, now you need to select the employee data. Now see, exact the same name you need to write it, employee data. Then from here what you want to search, I want to search whatever it is written inside that. So let me check, the text box name is txt underscore search data. So here in that gallery control of item text, you need to write txt search data dot text. So whatever I have written in that written in the text box, it will search according to that. Now here you need to give the name of the column. Now see, this is the display name of the column. Now if you want to see what is the code name or what is the code name of the given column, so you need to click on edit columns, and here you need to click on advanced, and here you will able to see the schema name or logical name. So this name you need to write it. So don't worry, no need to remember it, but if you just go for that and write first name, or let's say see, automatically whatever column logical name is there, here it will appear. So you need to just scroll down little bit and you will able to see this is the first name, CR853. So the same name here you need to write it. Okay, so and complete the bracket and just save and test it. Now let me search for the record called Maruk, M-A-R-T-H, Martha, sorry, not Maruk. So here you will able to see. So here one thing we have completed, that is from the gallery control I am searching the data of employee. Okay, so that's done. Now the next step, what we need to do. Now if we see our older example, so when I click on that, I am able to see the detailed information of the particular employee which I have selected. So how can I do that? So you need to go to the screen, and here you need to click on that arrow sign, and here what you need to do. Here I need to navigate to the second screen. So for that I need to take a new screen. So I have added the screen 5. And here in that let me add the same thing. So let me copy and paste it. So it is there, and here for display purpose I am using the form control. So let me just take edit form control. and add the form control. Just adjust the height and width, whatever you want to see. Now in that you need to set the data source. So I am selecting the data source, that is employee data. Okay, so by default two fields are there, so I don't want this field, so let me remove this field and let me add the first name. Then let's say here what type of field I want. So I want to add first name as well as last name, then gender we can say, and I want to add the department also, and also I want to add the birth date, and email ID also I want, then employee ID I also want. You can add n number of fields, but right now I am adding the limited number of fields, that is employee status also, and click on add. Okay, so the data will be added. Okay, not data, but here the fields, the form will be designed. Now from the previous screen, that is on which my data is displaying, so I need to click on that, and on select property, what should I write? I should write navigate. Why? Navigate is for going to the another screen. So which screen I want to navigate? So I want to navigate on screen 5. So screen 5, you can give any meaningful name to the screen 5. Then transition means how it is going, so it will going just smoothly, so you need to select transition dot none. Then you need to pass the ID which is there on that. So here I am passing the first name of the employee, or you can pass anything. So let me here take a variable name using which I am passing my employee name to the second screen. So variable name, then comma, then equal to, not comma but colon, first name, and complete the bracket. So whatever I have selected, so whatever displaying here, it will pass here on that. So here I need to write this navigate, then the screen name, then how my screen will go from first screen to second screen. So it is going smoothly. So I need to write it transition dot none, and whenever I am going from first screen to second screen, so I need to pass which data or whose data I want to display. So I want to display the person whose name is written here, or name is whatever portion I have selected. So I am passing the first name. Okay, so variable name. And on the next screen, what I should write on the form and in the item property of the particular form, what I should write? I should write, let me see what I have written in that. So in view, in that you need to use the lookup function. So here on the second screen, I need to search for the selected record in the data source. So for that, I need to use the lookup function. So in item property, you need to use lookup function. Now in lookup function, you need to pass two arguments. The first argument is using which, the first argument is from which you want to search the data. So I want to search the data from employee data. Then the second thing is which field using you want to search. So I am searching using the field that is first name equal to whatever value I have passed in the variable name section. So search it, just save it, and let me just take this screen 4, run it. I want to see the detailed information of Edward. So let me click here, nothing is displaying. Let me see what is the reason for that. Go back to the screen, go back to arrow, and here I have written the first name. No, I don't need to write only the column name, but instead of that, I need to write this item dot first name. You need to write it and save it. And remember, there is no need to write it in a single quotation, and check it. So now the data is displaying properly. Okay. So here what we have done till now, let me say, here we have done the search, then we have done, when I click on that, it is displaying the data. Now here the next thing what we are going to do, we are going to put 3 buttons, that first button for adding new record, second button is for edit the existing record, and the third one is saving the record after adding new or updating the new. Now let me go to my practical screen on which I am going and just execute and check it. When I see this data, I cannot edit it. To edit the data, what should I do? So I should add some button that will help me to add, update and delete the information. So for that, I need to click on insert and search for edit. So you will able to see the edit symbol. And if you want to add a new record, so you need to click on add, and here the symbol of add, or you can say icon of add also you will able to see it. And as well as you need for saving the records, so you need to go for that and click on save. Then what you need to do, so click on the click on the edit icon, and here you need to convert that form into edit form. So you need to write edit form and the name of go to that screen, and here you need to click on edit, or you need to click on new, click on add new, and then you need to write new form and then the name of the form, that is form 3. So this is form 3, and just when you click on save, automatically it will save. So let's see. First name, I'm writing my name, that is Krupali. Last name, that is Busa. Gender is female, and department, let's say I'm working in IT department. Date of birth, let's say 12/12/2000, and email address is, let's say kr@gmail.com. I'm adding my dummy email address. So employee ID, and save it, and let's search it whether the record is inserted. Now see, the record is inserted. I inserted before that also Krupali and the email ID is K. This time I am adding it, so that's why you are able to see 2 records. Okay, so here we have completed that by clicking on the add sign or by clicking on the plus sign, how you can add the information. Now the next thing is that, now see, in this in the demo which I have created, it's when I click on the, here the delete, let me just put here the delete. When I click on the delete icon, so what should it should remove the item which is selected. So let me go to the screen 5, not screen 5, sorry, screen 4, and here on delete, what I should write. So I should write remove, and here you need to write this item dot selected, or let's say, let me just check it what I have written in that. Okay, remove, then data source name and this item. So for that, screen 4, I need to write remove. Then you need to write data source name, that is employee. Let's search this second item also, I am removing it, and let's say here I am searching it for again, so it is not displaying the data. Now let's say I want to remove the data of Joseph also, so I can delete it. Okay, so this way you can perform delete operation in the Power App using the delete control or using the gallery control. What we have seen how we can display data in gallery control, and in gallery control how we can format it, our gallery control, how we can add controls in the gallery control, and how we can see the selected data in form, that is in that form, using a edit form control. Plus we have seen that how to edit existing record, plus how we can add new record and save it, and we also learn how to save edited information. Thank you for choosing KnowHow Academy as your source of IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate to the tech world. If you have any question, don't hesitate to reach out us. It has been a pleasure to share this information with you. Stay curious and keep learning.